Streetbeefs family, what's up, y'all? Face with ya. Early on a Saturday, getting ready to go into neutral corner. Speaking of neutral corner, we have upgraded our facility and our location. Our new facility, you can see it. Look at one of the last two videos I posted. One is myself and B Rose sparring. One is my son and Bad News sparring. That's the new neutral corner. The scene that you see in there, that's the new neutral corner. We're now in Stanton, Virginia, and we're accepting new members. We think it's a great new location. And like I said, the facility's a big upgrade. Myself, Corey, and Omar are the owners of Neutral Corner. So any questions, comments, reach out to us. So I wanted to drop in and answer a recurring question / comment we get. And here's the thing. A lot of people have questions about street beefs, want answers about this or that, but they don't watch these videos. They'll watch the fights, but they don't watch these videos, and then they'll complain that they don't know the answer to certain stuff. But this is how we answer and address stuff, is by these videos. So often. Now, some of it is people just having big egos and talking shit, but some of it is genuine questions. So often we'll have people say stuff like, well, man, I've got 40 amateur fights. I guess I'll be too good for street beefs. Man, I'm 10-1 in MMA. I guess I'll be too good for street beefs. I would destroy people there. Okay, listen. I'm just going to throw out some quick numbers for y'all, okay? We've got guys. Showtime has fought over 200 amateur fights. Over 200. Let me think. The guy he just fought, and I don't know why I always mess up that young man's name. He's from Chicago. He has won Golden Gloves 3 times. We've got, I can't even name the amount of Golden Gloves winners we got. Zach, our lightweight champion, he's won 4 Golden Gloves. But here's the best example I can give y'all, and I give this all the time, and people are mind blown by it. Before we had the rule on professionals, Steve Vukosa, Candyman, held a national boxing title. He just beat the biggest named boxer in Virginia, Joey Cusimano. Steve Vukosa held a national professional boxing title. Candyman has videos sparring with James Toney on his Facebook back in the day when Tony was in his prime. And he was working Tony. Okay, this is facts. And Candyman got knocked out in 1 minute and 30 seconds in our yard by Animal. And Animal had no amateur or pro fights at that time. None. No amateur or pro fights. So, I can't stress this enough. Having amateur or pro fights does not guarantee you'll beat somebody who didn't. I know this for a fact. I've seen it. I've seen it. We got another dude named Teddy Bear who did an exhibition in our yard, but it was a hardcore go all out exhibition. He had, I believe, 30-some pro fights. The guy he fought had not even any amateur fights, and it was a good fight. Another dude, PA Hitman, back in the day had a shitload of pro fights, over 40. He did an exhibition. Got smoked, his last one. Yeah, I wasn't there for that one, but from what I hear, he got beat pretty soundly. Now, PA Hitman's a beast. I mean, that guy can fight. And to be honest, I didn't think we were going to ever have anybody beat him. But it happened, and it happened with an exclamation point. your background, listen, we can find somebody for you. Trust me. We got guys that may not have amateur or pro records, but should. Listen, some of you old heads will know what I'm talking about. We've all seen it, especially guys that have been to prison. I met guys that were in prison. There was one dude named Wiley Hill. He had letters from Ohio State, Penn State, Michigan, giving him full ride scholarships if he wanted them, offering in. They wanted him. But he was too busy in the streets fucking up. So nobody heard of him. I watched him play basketball in prison. He could have easily went to the pros and probably beat half of them dudes. Okay? The point is, there's people out here that never pursued what they should have pursued, but have that talent. Then there's people that are just natural fighters. So if you're out there and you think, we had a dude commenting today, he's like, man, I got X amount of USA boxing matches and blah, blah, blah. I'm like, dude, that don't mean nothing. Nothing. I mean, I'm not poo-pooing it. It's respect to you for having USA boxing matches, and it takes heart and guts to get in there and fight, and it's an accomplishment. But what I'm saying is, it don't guarantee you're coming to the yard and winning anything. And I'm just telling you, we got some show enough destroyers in here, guys that have never had USA boxing matches, never had pro boxing matches, that can body people. So if you're out there and you feel that way and you're wondering if you can compete in street beefs because of your background, we no longer accept pros. We'll let pros do hard sparring matches and exhibitions, but other than that, you can't actually fight in the yard. But anybody else, you're welcome. And don't matter if you got 500 amateur fights. And I mean that. We will find somebody for you. Questions, comments, leave them below. See y'all soon. Peace.